know that the people that they ran into in the 80s, 90s, they were low-income families who were looking for a better life for their kids. And they took advantage of that.
Coming up on Latino USA, we hear how Michelle's neighborhood turned to a ghost town. Stay with us, no te vayas. Whatever low the one. This week on Afterglow, I highlight some classic recordings from Sarah Vaughan, including They Can't Take That Away From Me and Misty. I'm Mark Chilla, and join me for Sassy, Sarah Vaughan in the late 1950s, this Friday at 8 on WFIU, and again on Sunday at 7 on WFIU2. Support comes from Soma Coffee House and Juice Bar. Recline yourself, resign yourself.
Welcome to everybody that's here so far. We'll get started here as soon as a few more come in.
WFIU2, Bloomington, Public Radio for Indiana, streaming at WFIU.org and through your smart speaker. Welcome back to Latino USA. I'm Maria Hinojosa. And before the break, we were listening to the story of Michelle Chavez. Her family was renting a house from the California Department of Transportation. Since she was a teenager, Michelle had been advocating for her family, protesting the construction of a freeway that threatened to demolish her entire street. But this was only the beginning of her family's fight to stay in their home. Back now to producer Julia Rocha.
After seeing the disparities her community faced, Michelle left El Sereno in 1991 to study political science. She went on to work in local government, and in 2007, she moved to Washington State, where she lives today. Although she no longer lived in Los Angeles, Michelle never stopped helping her mom fill out the Caltrans paperwork. Then, in 2012, Michelle got a desperate call. Her mom had received a notice that she needed to reapply for the affordable rent program. Otherwise, her rent would be raised.
She would send in the affordable rent application, and then they would say, we're missing some information. It was denied. Your rent's going up. And then my mom would send in again. And then they're like, well, we never received your paperwork.
Michelle's family wasn't alone in struggling with the bureaucracy of the application. In 2013, a collective calling itself United Caltrans Tenants came together to help residents navigate the agency's dysfunctional housing program. One of the lead organizers is Roberto Flores. He runs a community center in El Sereno called Eastside Cafe. And despite its name, it's not a hip coffee shop. It's actually a Zapatista-inspired cultural center and activist hub.
We set up the Eastside Cafe maybe 18 years
Hey, Mom, I'm here. I just was doing something else. Let me turn this down. Text you and let me know what? Tell me now. Yeah, text me and let me know. I told you what time I was coming on, so there you go. Got another person, looks like, unless that's just me and you. I never can tell. But see, when there was just one person up there, I got the like, so I assume that was you. Anyway. I got my little scrolling sign. Isn't that cool? I can even change colors and stuff. That's cool. I was going to use that on my videos and for identification of the channel, and I just never did do it. Never got around to it. So it's just something to play with. You know me, I like to play. Love to play. Well, we'll see what this happens. I'm not looking for too many people to join us. I don't know why. I just don't. Well, we got somebody else. 3 now. Hello to whoever just joined. We're just sitting here shooting the breeze until a few more people come along. Hey, Steven, you finally made it. He's here. He's here. He's there. He's there. He's everywhere. Glad you could make it. This is not going to be a repair video or like that. This is just a test to see how everybody can see, how well everybody can see the bench and stuff like that. It's probably won't be on very long, but just want to kind of play around with it. Let's see. That clock is so small. It's like 7:26. So anyway, pretty good, pretty nice. I like it. I'm hoping this will be a popular thing because not that I have a lot invested in it, but it's just some time. You know how that works. I guess I can turn the screen off now, huh? Everybody's seen that. I think other people have seen it before anyway. I forgot how to turn it off. I guess that's how you do it. Let's see. Hey, we got 5 people now. Yay! Here's the setup for the, I don't know how well you can see that. But I have the, basically the clothespin type clamp holding you can see the head of the webcam there, and that's the back of the webcam right there. And so that's how it's just been held on like that. It seems like it's pretty stable though. I kind of think it'll work out all right. So welcome to everyone. Again, not too much to say. That banding, I think, is the big light. I'm not really sure. I can't really tell. Kind of comes and goes, I think. Might be my heater underneath the table, or underneath the desk. That might be part of it. I don't know. It'll shut off here in a minute. Oh, see, there it goes again. I don't know. Big light doesn't really have too much to do with it. Doesn't look like. I've got LED lights up there. I've got well, of course, they're all LED lights. It's just funny that they come and go. So weird. All right, looks like it's about 7:30, I think. Close to it. 7:28 now. Man, that thing is hard to see. Let me show you where the camera is, or not where the camera, but where the monitor is at, so you can see that. There you go. That's what the monitor looks like. It's not perfect, but it's not that bad. I kind of think it'll work out all right. I think. I really do. Everybody can hear me, I hope. Yeah, Bob said it was coming through loud and clear before when we were doing this, so I assume it still is. All right. Well, like I say, hey, loud and clear. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate that. As long as you can read it. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true too. Had a couple of things I've been working on here. This on the waiting time to get this started. These are the you guys have seen these in the other video, but I do have them soldered on now. Not the best solder job in the world, but this will be the 2 amp, the 1 amp, 1 amp. And there will be our 2 lines going down through here for the items that connect to the 12, or not 12 volt, but 9 volt. And then did I show you this? I think I did. And I do have another one of them other ones ordered. So, when that comes in, I'll probably try it. But for right now, that's the way that's looking. Pretty much like that. I don't want to cover up my holes, but so the 2 lines for the positive and negative 9 volt will go in between there. Oh, Goat's here. Thank you for joining us, Bill. Hi, how are you doing? I didn't think you'd ever make it. That's the way that's going to work. And I thought I just wanted to kind of see how, you see my hands, Bill? You like those? But like I said, I just kind of wanted to do a test back here, make sure everybody can hear me. Everybody can see pretty good. Again, I'm going to move it around a little bit, and you can see what we're pointed at. We can move it around this way a little bit. We can go over here and watch the meters if we want. You can see the meters. Of course, I always go backwards because I think the camera's backwards, or I'm backwards or something, but somebody's backwards. Anyway, there's a good look at the HP signal generator and the Fluke meter. And I think you can see those pretty good. I can anyway. I'm watching the monitor, so. And I do have a small picture up there. It's not a very big one. I'm trying to maximize my space on the chat so I can see everybody talking. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. So got 7 people on here now. That's nice. Clear. Thank you, Bob. So anybody have any questions or anything like that? Something they'd like to see? Come on out up here. Now, like I said, the first thing I plan on doing here is the hybrid radio. I want to try to hook that up live, and we'll make this happen live if we can. So that would be nice, I think. Anywho, that's what I'm trying to test this out to see if it works. I did get the live thing going right this time. I joined a little early, about 20 after 7 is when I came on. I think Bob was about the only one that was here, but that was okay. So let's see, Bill, is tomorrow Jewett City, or is that trip out, or what's the deal on that one? I figure you'll go if you got any money. I know how that works. I do. But like I say, that's just anyway, that's just pretty much it. Like I said, I had this, I wanted to show you I did show you. Let me show you this again, because I know everybody can see it. There's the image of how the camera is mounted. As you can see, there's the head of the camera right there, the head of the webcam. There's the back of the webcam right there. And it's just a clothespin type clamp holding to this wooden board. Well, that made it even better, didn't it? But anyway. So anyway, that's the way that looks. I tried to take the best picture I could, but it didn't come out great. But enlarging it made it a little bit better. So that's that. Nothing special there. And I want to go over here again and show you this. My 2 amp, my 1 amp, 9 volts for the thing that's coming up. That's going to be done. For the MFP, you guys remember the MFP? You haven't forgot it, have you? I still haven't got any parts that I'm waiting on. I tell you what, that's bugging the crap out of me. Now there is a video coming up tomorrow. Let me back away just a little bit, if I can. This item here is going to be used. I don't know how many you can tell what that is, but that's going to be going up on the windshield, and there'll be a cell phone in there. So we're going to try some stuff out in the car. And again, that's coming up tomorrow. And that will feature that. I was kind of surprised by how it turned out, but at the same time, not a big deal. So anyway, that's what that's for. Not much else going on. So you guys don't have any questions, obviously. We have 6 people now. So that's no big deal either. I don't. This takes a while to get these live things going. Anybody that's tried it knows, but I think I've sat here too long. My legs stiffened up. Felt pretty good today. Not too bad. I won't say I was as good as yesterday. Yesterday was good, but not bad. Not bad at all. So no comment about the Jewett City or Bill. You're not gonna try to go, or you are going if you got the money. I have a question. Oh boy, Bill's got a question. Go for it, Bill. Is it going to be a funny question, Bill? I know you. I figured it probably will be. There goes those lines again. That's weird. I can't figure out where they're from. Oh, well. Not a big deal. They don't stay there all the time. Announced ahead of time in a regular video would be preferably draw more. You think? Where is my coffee? And yes, we are going to Jewett City. Well, that's good. Your coffee is probably waiting for you at Old McDonald's farm, I would say. And that will be probably where you stop in the morning if I know you. You and Tommy. Soldering iron? What about soldering iron? Did I say something in reference to soldering iron? I don't remember what I said, Bob. You guys are got me at a disadvantage when you say the strobing. Oh, the soldering. No, it's off. It was good, quite good. I guess though, but it is completely off. So it's not on. I made that mistake earlier when I laid the soldering iron down on a piece of plastic. Didn't think it was on. It was. So you guys know how that works. That still smells like plastic in here, burning plastic. That's no good. All right. You guys think this is going to work out for like working on stuff? I think I can pretty much go any angle you want as far as I can go like that, look down at it, and about any way you want me to look. So I think it would work probably pretty good. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Bill. I don't know what it is. It comes and goes. It goes like this for a little while and then it goes away. Yeah, I think so too, Bob. It should work any way you put it. And up here it's out of my way and I can fiddle with everything. My problem is keeping my hands where they should be at, and that there'd be a function of that. Maybe I can move the camera just a little bit, so that should work pretty good. Good dry run. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, I think when we get the hybrid radio in here, about this angle should work, and at least you'll be able to hear it, I think, if it does take off. I'm kind of thinking it will. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, because we're basically going out of the oscillator mixer into the first IF, and then we're going to be monitoring the first IF secondary. So it should come up with some stuff off of there, I would think. I hope, and we'll see, I guess. But I got, like I said, a couple of things. I was going to try to do that live tonight, and then I got busy doing something else, and I decided not to do it. Bill, those hum bars are probably the lights. I've got I got 3 big LED lights, regular standard light bulbs, and then I've got a couple of small mood lights that are still up here, and then I've got the big LED bar light like you got in back of me, or in back of the camera. So one of those probably is doing it, but then it goes away and you think, well, maybe that's not it. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's just it's a pain in the butt. You know how that works. What are you looking for up there, Bill? Are you going to look for anything specific? I'm sure radios. Did Ron ever get any going on that little channel master? I haven't seen anything out of him. I thought maybe he'd come up with a video by now. He's pretty quick on stuff like that. So maybe he's got busy doing some other stuff. You never can tell. Everybody does. So while I got you guys on here, I got 7 of you now. does anybody have any complaints? Please be frank about it, because I need to know this stuff on anything that I'm doing or looking at, or how the video, other than the hum bars. We know the hum bars are there, but they will go away eventually. Anything electronic. Okay, well, that's good, Bob. Bill. Yeah, that's good. Like I said, you're gonna film it this time. I don't think you've been filming it very often when you go to. I usually kind of enjoy you walking around there looking at stuff, but I don't get out and do that. So even if I probably could walk better than I do, I probably wouldn't do it. I'm just not a big people person. I don't like getting around people. But anyway, for the complaints, if there's anything that you could think could be improved here as far as how I'm doing this, I know the webcam is not great, but it's not bad. It will be okay, I think. You can see everything pretty good. I think we can get you. You won't get real close, but you can get fairly close enough to see stuff. I do have another one of these Logitech C270 webcams coming for back here, and then I'll keep the other one up front because I don't really like unplugging it and bringing it back here and doing all that stuff. I'll just leave it back here and I'll have it. I bought it at Staples. They had a pretty good deal with free shipping, so got that going, and that should be here next week sometime, hopefully. So that is pretty good. Pretty good. Now I still got the 3 EBL. I still haven't found that 4th EBL battery. And I've got to find it. I need to find that because I want that when I hook this all up. I'd like to have the 4 EBLs and the 4 alkaline I got from Mono Price. And so those will be nice. I was looking at these capacitors. Anybody need some capacitors? I got 2 of these. They're brand new. That's what I was using on the old DC power supply. And I don't know what I could use them for. I guess I could use them for something, but I'll come up with something. You know me. I'll just hit my hat on the... I guess I shouldn't do that. Has to be something turning on and off. Yeah, I agree. What? The only thing that's running was the heater underneath the desk, and that's not running right now. Again, the soldering iron station is off. Nothing else that okay, let me turn this off. Does that have anything to do with it? Nope. That was the bench amp. It has those flashing LEDs. I thought, well, maybe they had something to do with it. They didn't, obviously. That's really all I have other than the camera itself, and I can undo this light. I don't think this light's doing it, though. Oh, there it is. That must be it. That cleared right up, didn't it? All right, well, I don't really need that light, I don't think. I think you can still see pretty good without that light, right? Everybody see? Everybody? Hello? Is that where them come from, Bob? Maybe that's the ones I took out of that. Huh. I never thought about that. I know I took them out of something. I was thinking it was out of that DC power supply, but maybe that's where they came from. They've got some smuts on there. If that's true, these are probably the used ones, I'm sure. Yeah, I think you're right, Bob, because you got the 3 connectors, and that's the way it was. So you're right. I'm pretty sure. Which one was that I worked on? I can't remember now. Was that the 3700 or the... didn't I replace that? Yeah, I replaced it in those. That's what it was. It's that Pioneer SX 3700. Yep, 3-prong. Yeah, that's what it was. Hey, Pat, looking good. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. We're just playing around here, just messing around, basically. And seeing what everybody's got to say about this and that. I'll turn my scroller on again. Everybody likes to see that. I don't think there's anybody that likes to see it. I'll turn it on anyway. I don't care. You guys know me. I don't care. There we go. That's what we need. Get a little action going. Yeah, that tells you who it is. No question about it. I had it sitting up here on my little tripod or whatever you call that. I used to use that. I've used it on a few videos in the background when I was working on stuff. There was such a clamor about protecting your channel from people that wanted to basically use your channel on their own for their own, and this way they have a hard time doing that. It's kind of hard to get that out of a video like that, but especially if it moves around. I think you could set it up to move it around too, but kind of funny. I didn't use it a lot. I don't really think I've had any problem with that. The biggest thing we're having problems with now, I guess about everybody is having a problem, is with the soft core porn people. They put on those little who was it was talking about that? It was Shango, I think, was talking about that. They just put on a little bit of, oh, this is great video or whatever, and then put a little emojis on it, and it's usually a naked lady of some type. And I'm not opposed to naked ladies, but not on my channel. So I just generally remove them. Now he was using the report spam, so I may do that too, because he probably knows better than I do. He's a lot bigger channel than I am. But I watch him sometimes. Sometimes he's hard to take. He's kind of like radio, TV, phono nut. I can take him sometimes, and sometimes he just gets on his rants about Chinese junk and what's the little turntables, the Crosley. He gets on those rants like that, and I tell you what, I have to turn him off. I can't watch it. Other than that, he's pretty good on his repairs and things, but that's just my opinion of people. And is that the naked ladies you're talking about, Bob? It depends on what they're working on. Yeah, well, I guess it is. Oh, lordy. So anyway, strange. Shango. Oh, yeah, exactly. If it's something I'm interested in, he's been working on a lot of transistor radios, and I've been watching that, mostly Zenith. He's a big Zenith guy, as is Bob over at Radio Wild. Of course, he's a tube radio guy more than what he calls. He gets rants about people on eBay. Yeah, okay, they can't pack your. Yeah, you're right about that, Stephen, and it is true on that. I have to agree with him. They're pretty bad about that. So they both have good nuggets of information. Yeah, they do. And like I said, I start watching Shango or something like that, and I'll watch until either he goes off the deep end about something, and I just stop watching then. But most of the times I watch, the ones I'm interested in and watch them through to the end, because he's pretty good on stuff like that. And so anyway, that's not bad. We got 8 people in here. That's not bad at all. Nobody talking much. I watch other people's live stream. Man, that chat moves so fast you can't even keep up with it. Of course, those are big channels. I don't have a big channel, but I'm just playing around, and I think it's kind of neat. So how do you like it so far, Bill? Do you think this will work out for a live repair type thing? I'm always interested in your information, your ideas about things, because you've been at this for a long time, and I know some people give you a hard time, but still, I think you have a lot of good stuff on your channel. So, like I said, it's just I want to do something different. The historical. Yeah, I think you will. Oh, that's good. I'm making Dorgal happy. Oh, Lordy. You need to do some more skits with old Dorkel there, Bill. That's everybody kind of likes them, I think. Dr. What was the latest one? I know Dr. Flat knows, but what was the latest guy that you had? Dead repair video? Well, gee, Bob, thanks. No confidence in me, I see. Good channel. Let's check. I'll try to do that, Jim. Dr. Knockers, that's what it is. I could not remember that for nothing. And I was trying to think of that the other night, laying there in bed, half asleep. Well, I said, what was that the name of that doctor? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's good stuff, Bill. Like I said, that's why I something different is basically what this is nice. I understand this is good. Back and forth with people on the chat, and that's nice. I like that. But I prefer to have something, doing something and being active as opposed to just sitting there reading it. No dying on the air just for rating. Oh, come on, Bob. Jeez, oh, Pete, you're no fun. I could do that right now. And I think that's what you were talking about. Oh, Lordy. Like I said, I didn't really mean for this to go very long, but I just wanted to basically get on here and make sure everybody could see it. Everybody here thinks it work, and that's fine. And I just think it would be something different. I'm going to try to do this next week. I'm shooting for Wednesday. Right now, it's up in the air. It's going to depend on how I feel. If I come back down with this, whatever it is again, weather's supposed to stay this way until Tuesday, and then it's supposed to get rainy and cooler again. So, hey, Don, gee, there, got somebody. Good evening. Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. We're just trying it out and seeing, and I kind of like to do the live repair type video. I think that would be kind of interesting. And, I'm sure you agree. It's something different than just sitting here answering questions on the chat, which that's fun too. But, at the same time, it's been done to death. And, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. So I was working on some stuff earlier, but I thought about doing it online tonight. And I thought, no, I don't want to. This is my first time trying this out. And I don't want to have a hot solder. I don't know dealing with it and everything else. But that's what we're doing. And it's pretty decent. Like I said, everybody. Hope everybody finds this interesting, viewable, hearable. Whatever else there is. I think the optimum viewing angle is going to be up here again like this, and bring it down that way a little bit. But yeah, this I can work on things and not have anything in my way. That's the biggest part about you guys that make videos on electronics. That is the biggest part of hassle, I guess, is what it would be. It's trying to film what you're doing while you're doing it. That is a pain in the butt sometimes. And like I said, it's just if you've got the camera up out of the way like this. Now, I think Greg has been doing his like this a lot. And he's got that nice camera boom that he built. And so he gets away with that pretty good. This one, like I said, it's just, hooked up on laying on that little board I put up for the cameras to hold the camera tripod, and with a little seat, or not a seat clamp, but a clothespin type clamp holding it up, and it's working. So that's all I really care about. We had some hum bars we was dealing with here earlier, Don. Turns out it's the light, my big light that I put in here for seeing. The shop lights are the only thing that's on right now. I have three. I think there's 60-watt bulbs in the holders above the bench. I think you can see it all right, though. So I'd rather have that than the hum bar. Let me plug in the light real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. There you go. There's more light, but you can see the hum bars. It took us a few minutes to figure that out, but that's where it's from. Like I say, it does make, light up things better, but at what price? And that's the question of the day, I guess. So, anywho, like I said, you guys, if you have any questions, please ask. You had any criticisms? That's welcome as well. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it is that it's a big LED bar. And I love the light it puts out, but, I don't think it does it on the still camera, not still cameras, but the video cameras so bad as it does this USB camera. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but I'm sure it has something to do with it because they don't seem as bad, quite as bad on my videos that I make with the Canon and the Kodak, things like that. You're lighting it good. No need for the. Okay, well, that's good to know, Bill. Appreciate that. As long as you guys can see, what the heck with me? No, I can see. I could see before I added that. I just wanted more like the lights that are here now shine directly down on the bench. And if you're looking at something like this, you see there's a dark spot here. And that's why I have that LED light behind me. It shines down this way. And that way I get more light this way. If I do it that way, obviously you can see it easy. But if you do it that way, you don't have a good deal of light here in this part here, and that makes a difference to me. I have to know where I'm looking at. But yeah, I'm thinking it'll be good. I think it'll be 10 now. Geez, oh Pete. This is a popular thing. I didn't expect to have that many. I guess this is a better time to do it than it was in the afternoon. I didn't really think about. I don't work, and I don't really think about other people working. But yeah, you guys have to work. I know that, and so that's good. Light it up. Thanks, Carl. Thank you for stopping by, Carl. I appreciate it. You are one of the pioneers on this live stuff, and it's kind of neat. You kind of like the way we've got the cam set up now. I mean, I've got to know where I'm at though. I'll need to maybe put some marks down so I'll know where I'm working at, because I don't want to have to constantly look up at the monitor to see, what I'm doing or where I'm at, things like that. So let me show you one more time the setup on this. That's the camera, and it's hard to see. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. That's the back of the webcam base or thing that holds the webcam on a monitor and things like that. There's the front of the monitor or the front of the webcam there. That's that stick I put on the end of this camera boom, and there's a tripod mount on that end that I put my Canon, my Kodak, and stuff like that on. But this clothespin is the only thing that's really holding it on, which, it's okay. It seems to hold it on pretty good and tight. So thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. So anything else? Any other questions? 11 people now. Jeez, Pete's. I'll never get off here. Oh, Lordy. Can move this around pretty easy. It's not too bad. I showed this earlier, but I'll show it again. You can get over here and see there's the HP, and if I look up a little bit like this, see now that makes a difference on that. You can't hardly see that at all. Before you could see it really good, but that does make a difference on that one. But like I said, it's not a big deal on that. So I kind of like it up here, I think, best for working on stuff, because just got to remember where it's pointed at. I guess I can look up every once in a while. All right. Well, anybody else have any questions or anything like that? Let me know. I think it's working pretty good. I'll repeat this for latecomers. Wednesday is my target date for trying this live with the hybrid radio. Hoping to get that done by Wednesday. I should be able to get done in 5 minutes. It's not taking that much, to get it done. A couple of components is all I got to put on it. But I wanted to go ahead and add that to it before I close out, because I think that's my plan on when I'm going to try to get this up. And what I'm going to do is basically we're going to have the hybrid, the Motorola part of the hybrid radio here, hook up the BDST to it, and see if we can tune some stations. We'll hook up the power supply from the B power supply and the A power supply. I think I'm pretty sure I got a battery holder for a C cell. I think we're going to use that for our power for the filament. But I think that's what we're going to try. So there you go. There's a I think it's going to work out pretty good. I really do. May consider a hand puff. Bill always teases me about doing that, but I tell you what, I am so old and wrinkly. How did that happen? Oh, thanks, Tim. I'm looking forward to it. You don't know how much. I'm just hoping it works. But yeah, how does this happen? I mean, I got like old overnight. And, you know, I woke up one morning and here I am all wrinkly and my veins are all popping through and I got spots all over me. I hate being old, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe I ought to put some gloves on. Maybe that would be better. You know, yeah, put some gloves on. I was doing show tunes earlier. You can ask Bob. Bob will tell you. We were playing around. I did a private live, and not really private, but yeah, the price of retirement, exactly. You work all your life. You think, oh, now I can relax and do things I want to do, and you turn like this, and you feel like crap. But we did some private, or not really private, unlisted live streams, just me and him. And that made it a little bit easier to check out things that I was trying to work out. I mean, I enjoy talking to everybody and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you just need to concentrate on what you're doing here and getting things working the way they should. So that's the reason that I did that. And I did not upload those to YouTube either. And so they're not going to be visible. So that is pretty much it. I don't want to belabor the fact because we're not really doing anything. Did I show you guys this? I think I did in the video, but this is that little broadband RF transformer. That thing is tiny. And it plugs into a socket. That should be fun to play with. But so anyway, that's that. That's my granddaughter beating on the wall in there. Actually, not my granddaughter, my great-granddaughter. So anyway, I think that's going to do it. I think we've had a good, productive meeting of the minds, as it were. So you guys be sure, and I will let you know in advance again on the time and things like that. It will be an evening type video because it seems like there's more people that can watch during the evening than during the day, obviously. I guess I'm you know, not the only one that doesn't work, but one of the few, I guess. But anyway, it's just like I said, Bill, he says he doesn't get on the computer until the evening anyway. So that works fine with me. I don't care. I can see as good back here as I can in the daylight because it's really not really daylight back here. So anywho, that's going to do me. Don't ever forget where we're at here. You guys need to know that for sure. There you go. That's where we're at. All right, Bob. I know it's probably getting close to your bedtime, isn't it? You guys, the rest of you guys have a good evening. I do really appreciate you tuning in and helping us sort this out. And it is a big help because I need to know some of this stuff. Thank you, Carl. See you as well. Looking forward to your next video. And so that's going to be good. Like I said, it's just later, Don. Appreciate you stopping by. I really do. And hope you can catch the live hybrid radio when we do that on hopefully Wednesday. And so that's it. You guys, the rest of you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you. Now I got to find out how to turn this thing off. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. Say good night, Doug. Okay, Bill. You guys have a good one. Here's the end stream. Now, you know, that's funny, but you hit the end. John Sweet. Hi. Hey, John. A little late coming to the party there. Appreciate you stopping by, though. We're getting ready to shut her down. So you guys have a great one. Like I said, I got to hit the end stream, and then it says, you want to really quit? Yep.